Today we fixed our Kohler Pulldown faucet. It wasn't swiveling back and forth freely like it's supposed to. It was stuck. It's a really simple fix, only requires a few tools. We'll talk you through it here and show you exactly how to do this. And if you like our video, please hit that subscribe button. The base of the faucet doesn't want to swivel properly like it's supposed to, so we are going to tear it apart and figure out why. We're going to start by popping out this little plastic plug. Need a small screwdriver for that. Next we'll take off the handle. It takes a 1/8 Allen wrench to unscrew that. You don't have to take the screw the whole way out, just loosen it and the handle comes off. Then this ring should unscrew, should come off by hand. If you did have trouble getting this off to begin with, you'll see some other folks using pliers or channel locks to remove this. Don't do that. Get yourself a $5 strap wrench, plastic and rubber strap wrench. It fits on here just fine. You can remove it, this ring, without damaging anything. When I started tearing this apart, based on some other things I saw out there, I took off this retaining nut, which holds in the cartridge. That is the cartridge is part of the water valve. That is totally unnecessary. You don't even have to turn off the water supply lines under the sink. Do not remove that nut to fix the problem of the faucet not swiveling properly. When you get to this point, once you get this cap off, don't take that off. In later parts of the video, you're going to see where I'm cleaning down inside, and I have removed that cap. It's totally unnecessary, so don't do it, because the only thing you're going to do is, aside from making more work for yourself, is you're going to risk getting some debris down inside the water valve, which can cause other problems. So when you get to this point, simply pull the hose out a little bit and pull up on the entire housing. And you'll see in the video, I'll show you when I did it, and of course the water valve was removed because I didn't know I didn't have to. Okay, so now we will go through the original teardown. So I'm going to take a minute and clean that, and we'll get most of that removed. So this is completely stuck. This center portion that is brass, this piece, is not supposed to be moving when I turn the outside portion. There's a rubber O-ring down in here, and I need to get cleaned down to the point that I can get that removed and try to free it up. So I'm just going to pull up on this, and it was very stuck. So here's the O-ring. There's a white bushing in here that needs to be taken out and cleaned, and there is another bushing at the bottom that needs cleaned. So all I'm going to do now is clean everything. Everything needs cleaned. I'm going to take a few of these to the garage sink and scrub these pieces off with a soft brush. We'll get everything cleaned up, make sure it works, put a little grease on it, and put it back together. I applied a small amount of grease, and then when you put it back together, the bushings will slide down in, and I'm going to use a little screwdriver to get the top bushing fully seated. And again, I've put a little bit of grease on there so it turns nice and easy. And then we'll put the rubber O-ring on, and the rubber O-ring's job is to keep debris from getting down to the bushing, which is the whole cause of our problem to begin with. So if your O-ring is damaged, you may want to go to your hardware store and buy a new one. It doesn't have to be anything special, just so it fits. It's really just a debris barrier. So once that's in, and it's functioning like it's supposed to, we can go ahead and screw this cap back on. Again, I've cleaned everything, just warm soap and water, clean everything, dry it good. Use a soft scrub brush or an old toothbrush if you need to. Screw this back on. It only goes on hand tight. So anyway, to reassemble, we're going to go ahead and tighten this up, like I said, by hand. Just wiggle the faucet around a little bit so that you can get this on the whole way. There, that's fully reassembled. Now all we have to do is put this handle back on, line that up, use our Allen wrench to tighten it. It doesn't need to be super tight. And reinsert the plastic cap, and we're done. Hope you like my video. If you do, please hit that subscribe button and check out our other videos. Thanks.